When it comes to starting a gas station business, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Money, right? Earning $20,000 a month by starting and scaling a gas station business seems like a dream that is definitely possible. In this video, whether you are thinking of building a new gas station or purchasing an already established one, we will discuss on how to make this investment successful and profitable for you. Not only will you learn how to grow your gas station business, but you will also learn the most important factors that you need to look out for before buying a gas station. These are things that I have learned after having bought my 25th gas station in Central Texas, and I want to share them for free with you. Now, let's start with talking about how you can get into gas station business. There are a couple of ways to go about it. One option is that you can buy an existing gas station. This is a great choice if you want to jump in and start making money right away, because it already has customers and a running operation. Plus, you can look at how it's doing and find ways to make it even better. That sounds nice, right? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. When it comes to finding a gas station to buy, the local brokers can be quite helpful to find potential options. Websites like bizbuysell.com, loopnet.com can also be helpful, but I prefer local brokers just based on my experience. Still, by using a broker or website, you can compare different stations and see their financial details, which helps you figure out if a station is worth your investment. But here is the thing, always check why the current owner is selling the station. That can give you a good idea what's working and what's not. There is also the option of franchising. This can be a good idea since it comes with an established name. But remember, franchises have fees that eat into your profits. So always do your research before jumping into a franchise deal. A third option is to build a brand new station. Now, this might sound fun because you get to design everything from scratch, but it takes a lot of time, effort, and money. Also dealing with planning and zoning departments of the city. So think it through before you make that call. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe as it supports the channel. Alright, let's start with the first important thing when buying or building a gas station location. Now, everyone knows that location is everything. Locations that are busy, such as highways or residential areas, guarantee a stream of customers, and you can do this in a few ways. Either by looking at how much traffic a nearby gas station has, or by checking the demographics of the location. The demographics will tell you about the population density, their average household income, median age, and percentage of different ethnicities. Also, traffic count during different times of the day. Using these metrics, you can target your marketing efforts more effectively. Also, get a better feel of the gas station as a whole. Then comes licenses and permits. The reasons why permits are so important is because this is your authorization to take charge. Permits are necessary. When it comes to permits, the first thing is safety. Operating a gas station without proper licenses is risky. It may feel like a lengthy process, but one that is vital. Permits such as business licenses and permits and underground storage tank permits are essential to ensure a legal and safe operation. Fire and health department permits are also necessary if you want to provide food or operate a convenience store. Your state and local business authorities can help you learn more about the licenses and permits you will need as a gas station owner. So when opening a gas station, the main thing that goes on in your mind are fuel sales. Fuel sales margins are around 3%, and to solely depend on them is not something that I would suggest. A smarter decision would be to have a variety of income sources. Come on, everyone loves gas station that fulfills not just your fuel needs, but a lot more, right? Picture offering not only gas, but also improving your services by adding convenience stores, car washes, and food options as well. Breaking down their expenses, the numbers may sound scary, but the profit definitely won't be. Now for convenience stores, including the inventory, it will cost you around 100,000 to 120,000. Meanwhile, the income provided by a car wash business is highly variable. Once you've got your gas station up and running, think about how to grow. We can take the example of a simple gas station owner like Palm Bular, who turned a $1 million investment into 37 million annual revenue business. With over 15 years of retail experience, Palm entered the gas station industry just 3 years ago. Today, she owns 8 Arco and Shell gas stations in Washington. Palm increased profits by extending her store hours and offering more services like adding a mechanic shop. The more you can offer, the more customers you will bring in. Now, let's talk more about money side of things. Running a gas station isn't just about selling fuel. You've got expenses like paying your employees, mortgage payments, stocking your inventory, insurance, and of course, restocking fuel. Managing all these costs is key to keeping your business running. Expenses may seem like a pain, but let's get real about the profits for a second. Many gas station owners with 10 or more gas stations in mid-traffic locations make $100,000 to $150,000 a month, while the busier ones pull in around $250 to even $300K a month. A big chunk of the money comes from inside the store. Like people say, a business is not all numbers. The people that work for you can make or break a business. I highly recommend people who consult me to be selective of who you are hiring and even then be prepared to expect stealing and theft. Remember, the biggest thief is your employee, the second biggest thief is the vendor, and the third is your customer. Another point to know is how to train your staff to run and deal with customers and vendors, as you will not be the face of the business, they will be. Honestly, high turnover in staffing is another type of hassle to deal with, and reducing it is only accomplished if you have loyal and trained staff. Let's go back to Palm as an example, who used an inventory system to prevent theft and make sure the store always has what customers need. Remember, it's not just about selling fuel. Come on. By now you realize that is not where profit is. Security and managing what's in your store is the key differentiator. Last but not least, food. Who doesn't love grabbing a quick bite while filling up? I recommend, if you have the money, go with brands like Subway, Hunt's Brother Pizza, or local brands. Or sometimes renting your kitchen to a chef can generate huge profit, and you can even make a deal on profit sharing. This has worked for me in the past and with so many of my friends who own gas stations. This can drive more customers to your gas station. So whether you are starting a gas station from scratch, buying an existing one, or even franchising, these tips will definitely help you out. Focus on location, build a strong team, keep your store stocked with things people want, and always look for ways to add services such as lottery, ATM and Bitcoin machine, money orders, money transfers, and check cashing if you have the resources. To wrap things up, let's break down how much money each segment can bring in at a gas station. Now keep in mind these numbers are rough estimates, but they'll give you a good idea. For retail sales inside the store, you can make a pretty good profit, around 30 to 33% of inside sales. Then there is fuel sales, which usually has a profit of about 3 to 5% of the sales. As for expenses, you've got mortgage payment, utility bills, employee wages, fuel restocking, insurance, and inventory costs for your store. After covering all of that, the estimated net profit you are left with will depend on how well your gas station is managed and operated. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.